NFL Week 8 best bets. We're going to try to win you some cash. We are 20 units up. We don't talk about our unit size because all unit sizes matter, but no matter what your unit size is, we're up 20 of them. So, Miranda, do you want to lay out the first bet?
Yes. My first bet for week 8 is Rachaad White over 18.5 receiving yards.
Ooh, yeah.
This feels like a no-brainer. He excels as a pass-catching back. Chris Godwin and Mike Evans are both out, which has opened up an average of 53% of the target share. Some of these are going to go to White. He had 71 receiving yards last week against the Ravens. They may play behind against the Falcons this week too, so that, will make them need to pass more. This feels a little too easy. Rachaad White over 18.5 receiving yards at -115.
I like that. I do like that one for sure. Let's answer some questions since games are about to start as well, or the game. Full PPR start 3, James Cook, David Montgomery, J.K. Dobbins, DeAndre Swift, Tank Bigsby. Thank you. With ETM back, I'm going to say not Tank Bigsby. When they're both healthy, I don't know what it's going to look like. I think he's earned more work, but they have said that ETN will still be the starter. And then I'm going to drop DeAndre Swift. I know he's got a pretty good defense, but the Bears defense, or the Bears offense, torched the Washington defense in the air last year. And I think that's what they're going to do again. So I think Cook, Monty, and Dobbins is your best way to go. I think they have the offenses that fit better as far as getting you fantasy football points. So thanks for the question, Ronnie, and anybody tuning in. If you could subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget 5-star review on Apple between now until the end of October gets you in an entry for a free t-shirt, no strings attached. Let me talk about my best bet. You talked about sitting Terry McLaurin against this Bears defense. This Bears defense is really freaking good. I don't know if you've realized that. I'm sure you have.
I have.
And Jalen Johnson is really freaking good. Terry McLaurin's line is at 58.5. We got Marcus Mariota throwing the ball to him. We got Jalen Johnson covering him. I'm taking the under. Give me under 58.5. It's at -115. I don't think he hits this.
All right. We don't do a lot of quarterback props, but I like this one.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence under 235.5 passing yards. This Green Bay defense swarmed the Texans last week, and the Jags aren't as good as the Texans. Lawrence has only gone over 235.5 passing yards once, and that was against the Colts. This is at -115, and I don't think he hits this number. I know this has a lot of pro Packers talk from me for this podcast. Like this is a lot. I've said too many positive things about the Packers. I need to check myself, but you're welcome, RD.
Yeah, you're going to have to take a shower after this for sure.
I feel just drenched in Packer, I don't know, stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I love anytime touchdown parlays. I just can't stop them. I can't quit them. So here's one for you. Give me David Montgomery. He missed the end zone last week. He's going to hit it this week. Give me Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah, that's right. Both Lions running backs. You bet. They're both at -110. Combining them together puts it at 3-1, but I'm not done there. Derrick Henry. He's had a touchdown every game. Why stop now? Joe Mixon. He's been a dog since coming back from injury. Those together are +725. I love that bet. A little over 7-1. So $5 gets you 40 if you just want to do a little sprinkle on it. But then I'm going to separate. I'm going to use those again in a separate bet. And I'm going to add Kenneth Walker in there. He scored 6 touchdowns in the last 3 games. And that bumps it up to 13-1. I love those odds. $10, 140. Let's fucking go. It's hitting. We're hitting. Got to hit one of our anytime touchdown parlays.
Yep. So this is maybe riding the momentum from last week, but Saquon Barkley ran for 176 yards against his old team, the Giants, last week. This week, they face a decent defense in the Bengals, but he's been good on this Eagles offense.
Yeah.
That I'm not going to fade him now.
Don't blame you.
I'm taking over 97.5 rushing and receiving yards at -115. He's hit this in all but one game this year. I think he gets over 100 yards combined again.
I like it. I saw a clip and it was really cool. I gained a lot of respect. I've always liked Saquon, but I gained a lot of respect for him. Coach Sirianni came over to him. It's in the 4th quarter. They're up by a lot against the Giants. And he said, you're 11 yards away from your game record. if you want, I'll put you back in, and so that you can hit it. I want you to hit it if you want to hit it." And he said, "It's okay. Let the younger guys get in there." Said, "It's not a big deal. Let the younger guys get in there." I thought that was really cool
Yeah.
because these guys, they want to flex that, "Oh, I did this. I did that. I beat my personal best." And here he is. He's sitting and on the sidelines there, and he says, "Give the young guys a chance. Let them get some playing time." And that was neat, especially in a league where you see guys, "I'm not going to play until I get more contract money," and all this stuff. I like seeing it. All right. In case you hadn't seen it, though, I know you have because I showed it to you immediately on Tally Site, which tracks people from ESPN to NFL Network to SGPN all across the board. But
You're doing awesome.
this guy right here is currently the top-ranked NFL against the spread analyst. They call us experts. I'm just going to call myself an analyst. I had some DMs on the X saying, "What are your best bets for this weekend?" I said, "Come on over to Old Fashioned Football," and I will tell you. So for my final pick, and we're going to be doing this every week now, it's going to be a best bets parlay. Lost last week just because of the Texans, and they lost in the last seconds. I still think it was the right pick. And if you took the points, you won. I had them on the money line, but if you took the points, they won. So here we go. This one isn't as big as last week, but I still like it. Green Bay -3.5. They crushed the Jaguars. You're absolutely right there. Eagles money line. If you want to take the 2.5 points, that knocks the parlay down some, knocks it down to 582 plus 582, almost 6-1. What I'm giving out, if you take a money line, it's plus 669, so almost 7-1. And then Falcons -2.5. That Bucks team is too hurt. I think Falcons run away with this one. Those 3 games, it's just under 7-1. It's hitting. Easy money. So good luck to you there. I think we're going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get you